being industry standard with them not dual packing a DVD with the Blu-ray.
But why?
Money, money, money.
Hi guys, Geeju64 here, and today we're talking about physical media. More specifically, we're talking about the Gran Turismo physical media release, which is just around the corner on November 7th. In this video, we'll be looking at the options that are available, where to get them, the price points, and I'll be sharing my thoughts on the art as well. Obviously, this is based on the video game Gran Turismo, a very popular racing series, probably one of the most popular video game racing series of all time. It's also loosely based on a true story as well, so this is like a video game movie, but also a biopic, so you're hitting two different categories here with this film. Personally, I was never huge on the Gran Turismo games. I played a couple of them. I never owned any of them. They really aren't my type of games because of the simulation style of racing. I prefer, San Francisco Rush on the N64 is one of my favorite racing games. Also, Burnout 3 Takedown, another really great racing game. I played a lot of that. I also played Blur on PlayStation 3, a pretty underrated racing game as well. Those are the racing games I play a lot of. Never really was into the Gran Turismo stuff, but I am looking forward to this movie. I've heard a lot of really good things about it from different people, and a lot of people have also kind of compared it to Ford v Ferrari, directed by James Mangold, which is really cool as well. So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to this one. Now, when they first announced Neil Blomkamp was going to be directing this movie, I was like, that's a very odd choice. He did District 9, Elysium, and Chappie, which I own all three of those movies on my shelf back there. Very strange choice, I thought, for a Gran Turismo movie, but again, the reviews seem to be pretty good. But anyway, with all that said, let's go ahead and jump into the video. So first up is the DVD option, which is going to be $20, which is standard. Now, this art is one of the arts that's available for a DVD, or at least it is listed as the DVD cover option. If you look, here's another one that is apparently offered as well. Now, I don't know if both of these covers are offered or one of these is offered, but because it really depends on what site you're looking at as far as what cover they're going to go with. And this is also the case for the Blu-ray as well. So segueing over into the Blu-ray, you've got the standard Blu-ray for $25, and then at Amazon and Walmart, and Best Buy is $28, always a few dollars more at Best Buy. But again, you have two different covers listed here for the Blu-ray. And honestly, I have no idea what's going on here.
Hey, what is going on here?
Since both covers are listed here, I'm going to give my thoughts on the art for both covers. Let's look at the gold cover. I'm going to call this one cover 1, right? Cover 1, what do I think about it? Well, it's okay.
Okay.
It looks very Photoshop with the floating heads up above it. It just looks very disjointed to me. I'm not really a big fan of it. On the other hand, if you look at cover B, which is the blue cover or the standing cover here, I think this one looks a little bit better, especially in regards to the 4K, which I'll talk about here in a second. But one thing with the Blu-ray is that there is no dual pack for the Blu-ray. The Blu-ray does not include the DVD. This has been a standard starting this year with Warner Brothers releases in particular, but this is a Sony release, so I'm kind of surprised to see them not dual packing here. It seems like maybe they're moving that more into being industry standard with them not dual packing a DVD with the Blu-ray.
But why?
Money, money, money.
Now, if you segue into the 4K option is going to be $30 at Amazon and Walmart, and at Best Buy is $33. Again, Best Buy is always a few dollars more. Now, let's start with the standing cover here for the 4K. I think that the standing cover works best for the 4K because it is darker. It works better with the 4K black box. I think that looks better. One thing I am kind of wondering is maybe if the insert itself can be flipped around so you can choose whatever cover you want. I haven't really found anything that actually says one way or the other, so it is kind of strange to see different art show up on different sites for the basic releases. So maybe it is the insert that can just be flipped around. That could be the case here. I think this the standing cover for the 4K works pretty well. If I had my pick, I would say go with the gold cover for the DVD and Blu-ray, and then for the 4K, go with the standing cover. That'd be what I would suggest. But as always, what do you guys think? Especially with this kind of being up in the air as far as what art we're actually getting. What do you guys think? Which cover art do you think is best? As far as the exclusives go, we've got a Blu-ray Steelbook for $28. Again, there's no DVD packed with the Blu-ray. In the past, with other Warner Brothers releases, the only way to get the dual packs was to get the exclusive, but even the exclusive here from Walmart does not include the DVD, which means the only way to get the DVD is to buy the DVD itself, by itself, which is kind of strange. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again, I like that Walmart is shifting to Steelbooks instead of the tchotchkes that they used to offer.
They come to tchotchkes for the atmosphere and the attitude.
I think that the box art itself looks like a Gran Turismo game, which I believe is the purpose, obviously. The color temperature of the image obviously works really well with it being Blu-ray, with the cooler temperature being blue, I think works really well for a Blu-ray cover. I think the overall image, though, is just kind of meh, in my opinion. There's just not really that much going on here. It's just a car. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I just don't see much dynamic about this. It doesn't really excite me to get this movie, to be honest. But to be fair, if you look at Ford v Ferrari cover art, if that's all you're looking at, it really doesn't get you into getting the movie either. So, you know, it is what it is.
It's what it is.
Segueing into the Best Buy 4K Steelbook, which they're asking $38 for. This one is, in fact, dual packed with the 4K and the Blu-ray, and the standard 4K was also dual packed as well. I don't know if I mentioned that before. So they are including the dual packs with the 4K Blu-ray, but no Blu-ray DVD combo. As far as this goes, I think the car image is evoking the video game. I'm pretty sure that's on purpose. I don't think that's a happy accident.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
And of course, this cover art is warmer in contrast to the cooler covers for the Walmart Blu-ray Steelbook. So, and I honestly think this works better with a 4K, just like the cooler covers works better with a Blu-ray. So I will say that the colors that they chose to go with each Steelbook does match the format. And I do think this one looks a little bit more dynamic than the Walmart Steelbook, just because of the streaks. It evokes some motion going on here. I think that this one's probably better than the Blu-ray Steelbook, and as far as from a visual standpoint, still not my cup of tea, really.
Not quite my tempo.
Honestly, none of the cover art really I dislike. It's just kind of mediocre in my estimation. It's kind of like with Meg 2, when I talked about that in my last video. Meg 2, there was a lot of the cover art I just didn't think was good. I think with this, it's just kind of mediocre. I think it's fine. I think it's serviceable. The only one that I really don't care for at all is the gold basic, cover art. Other than that, I think all the rest of them are just kind of fine. Say all that to say, I always throw in like what's missing, why didn't they use some of this cover art in my videos? And there are a couple options that I definitely think are far better options that they did not choose to go with. First is this poster. This is kind of, similar to the Blu-ray Steelbook from Walmart with kind of the Photoshops. It's kind of like the gold cover, but it's, with the cooler colors. It's not necessarily any that much better than any of the other ones, but there's the next two posters I'm going to be sharing with you I think are much better, and I don't know why they didn't go with this. The first one up is this one. Poster really lets you into the idea of this being kind of a video game movie, that this is based on a video game. What better way to convey it being a video game movie than to have the main character in a gaming chair and a controller in hand. I actually don't mind this one at all, and I think it's a little bit better than the options that they went with, but I think that the next one I'm going to share with you guys is like this one, but even better. Obviously, the same thing in the gaming chair, has a controller, and then you got this split screen, right? It really does a good job with this transition of showing you, hey, this is conveying to you what the kind of movie it is you're sitting down to watch. This is conveying what the movie's actually about. You can look at this and have an idea of what it is. Maybe I'm going from a gamer to a driver. Could be that. I think this would be a great thing to put on a Steelbook. I think that if they threw this one on a Steelbook, this would probably be my favorite option. This would have been my option to go with as far as the art is concerned. So let's go ahead and recap everything. So you have the basic DVD for $20. Then you have the basic Blu-ray at Amazon and Walmart is $25, and Best Buy is $28. Then you got the basic 4K at Amazon and Walmart's $30, and at Best Buy is $33. Then you got the Walmart exclusive Blu-ray Steelbook for $28, again, not dual packed with a DVD. Then you got the Best Buy 4K Steelbook for $38, which is dual packed with the Blu-ray. So those are the options that are available. As always, let me know in the comments below which one you think is the best, which one you guys are going to go with. And if you agree with me, and maybe the other options, the other posters that I share with you guys, do you think they would have been a better option than some of the art that they actually went with? Comment below and let me know. I want to thank everybody for sticking around on this video. I know this one's a little bit shorter, not as many options as some of the options from the other videos that I do, but I wanted to go ahead and do one on Gran Turismo because I know there are people who are interested in this release, myself included, because I haven't seen the movie yet. And I was like, who cares if it's going to be shorter and there's not as many options? I still would like to do a video on it and share the options that are available with you guys. Again, thank you to everybody who checked out this video. Thank you, subscribers. All of you are awesome. And if you like this video, please like, comment, share, subscribe to all the YouTube stuff, or don't. I'm not a beggar. I'm Geechu64. I'll always tell you the truth.